I had lots of friends growing up. And as a kid, I remember we would play outside every day till the sun went down. And it was amazing. When I was in grade school, we are a group of 6 people, and in high school, I have different groups of friends, and we are a group of 4. By college, I was part of a bigger, cooler crowd. It was so much fun to have friends, right? But what does it really feel like to have true friend? Fast forward to today, and I'm 30, and I don't really have friends like that. I do have a few close people in my life, my family, my siblings, my cousins, and my church community, but not the kind of friends you hang out with all the time, like when I was younger. The kind of friends you spend all your free time with, those are gone. I'm 30 years old and I have no friends. Yeah, but the thing here, the crazy part is it might actually be one of the best things that's happened to me. Before you assume this is a sad story, stick around because I promise you, it's not. If you're also in your late 20s or 30s and you have no friends, well, that's okay. If you feel like everyone else has their tight friends or close circle, trust me, you're not broken. You're not weird, and you're definitely not alone. In fact, there are some huge benefits to having no friends at this age, and today I'm breaking down why. So, let me start with the obvious question. Why don't I have friends at 30? Well, it's not because I hate people or other people don't want to be friends with me. In fact, a lot of people wanted to be friends with me. But, life happens. We evolve, our priorities change, people get married, they change careers, and somewhere in that chaos, friendships naturally fade. The truth about adult friendships. Adult friendships are different. Unlike high school, you are not forced to be around the same people every day. Now, it's different schedules, different cities, different level of energy, and way more responsibilities. Maintaining friendships takes effort. And honestly, sometimes we simply don't have the mental energy for it. And that's okay. Even more, adult friendships require emotional energy and intentionality. Studies show that as responsibilities increase, like work, family, and personal goals, our cognitive and emotional bandwidth for social connection decreases. That's why sometimes, even if you want to hang out, life just doesn't allow it, right? The Bible also speaks about the value of friendships. It says in Proverbs 27:17, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." So true friends challenge us, support us, and help us grow spiritually and emotionally. Another scripture, it says, "Two are better than one. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." So friendship isn't just companionship, it's mutual support. But the thing here, as we grow older, we naturally become wiser and better at discerning who is good for us and who isn't. And although we need people, we need true human connection, it's also important to surround yourself with people that are right for you, who support your authentic self and loves you for who you truly are. Not just companions in moments of joy, happiness, but friends who stand by us, with us, through thick and thin, through everything. You may have heard this before: bad company corrupts good character. I've been in my self-growth journey for almost 4 or 5 years, I would say, and when I learned about this, I actually became selective of where I would spend my time and who will I surround myself with. And here's the truth: adult friendship is totally different. They require effort, intentionality, and sometimes patience. I do remember there's this group of friends whom I was planning to go out and catch up with. These are my high school classmates and the best of friends, and we are having a hard time finding the right moment to be together because we do have different schedules, different priorities. Adult friendships actually require effort, I would say. Not the kind of effort that would force you to, do things that you don't like, but honestly, you actually need to exert effort. Anything that's worth fighting for is worthy of your time and effort and energy, right? What we need right now, what you need right now are people, or that kind of friendship that endures distance and time. Why having no friends is actually amazing. Number one, you learn who you really are. When you're alone, you actually stop performing and you stop trying to fit into a group. You finally get to know yourself, be yourself, know your actual interests, just be genuinely you. At 30, at my age now, I feel more in control of my life, even choosing the people I surround myself with. And I am happier because now I'm unapologetically myself. I'm unbothered and I literally stopped caring about what other people think. I actually made a video about this, how I stay unbothered and how I stop caring too much. So you can watch the video after this. I will put the link down below or right here. When I was younger, I spent a lot of time trying to fit in, even though it didn't feel right. But now it's different. Number two, you focus on your goals. Here's the thing: having no friends might actually be a blessing in disguise because without social distractions, you get the space to focus on your goals, into growing, achieving your dreams, learning something new, and actually improving yourself. You can learn a new skill, start a new hobby. You can do a lot of things with the time that you have right now. You can focus on taking care of your mental health or your physical body. The point is, you can't reach your full potential if you keep everyone around you, especially those people who constantly criticize you. You don't need them. They'll only slowing you down. You deserve better. Okay, am I being harsh? I don't think so, but I just wanted to share the truth. And here's another reason why having no friends is actually amazing. Number three, no drama. No more gossip, no more group politics, no more feeling obligated to show up everywhere. You simply get to enjoy your peace. These days, I'm really careful about where I would invest my time and my energy, and that's why I stay away from negativity and drama. I'm not against having friends because if you do have good people in your life, you have good friends, well, that's amazing. Personally, I've discovered my power people, my power circle, and I put in a lot of effort. I invest in this kind of relationship. I treasure them and I invest in real, meaningful connection and friendships. These are what actually matters to me the most. At my age, I'm no longer playing around. I am very selective honesty. But that's actually a good thing. If you would read different author and success books, you would know that the most successful people actually are very good in choosing who they will surround themselves with. Very good in choosing the right people to be with them in their journey for growth, self-improvement, and even life in general. When you don't have friends by default, the ones you do let into your life later are high quality. Not just people you grew up with, not just your co-workers, but people who actually align with who you are becoming. Number 4, your confidence grows. When you realize you can handle life alone, you stop being afraid of being alone. You become more powerful. And that's when you become truly independent. And here's the funny part. When you start thriving alone, you naturally attract better people. People who appreciate your energy. People who match your maturity. People who love you for your intelligence, your unique beauty. These are the people who are simply drawn to you for being who you are. So yeah, I'm 30 and I don't have many friends. But I'm happier, healthier, and more focused than ever. And if you're on the same boat, let me just tell you, you're not behind. You're not failing, and you're definitely not alone. You're just in a different season. A season that might be building the best version of you.